What's up, everyone? It's that math magician, and on this video, we're taking a look at sequences, and we're going to see, can we find the equation for an arithmetic sequence? So let's jump right into this problem. Right here, I have an arithmetic sequence. We start off with the term 4, it goes to 7, to 10, to 13, and we are tasked with creating an equation for this sequence. So we're actually going to focus on making the explicit equation. Now, if you forgot, maybe it's been a minute since you've done this, how to write an explicit equation for an arithmetic sequence, just remember that we're going to start it off with t of n. It's going to equal d representing the common difference, and then we're going to end off our equation with t of 0 representing the 0 term. So really at this equation here, there are two things I need to find. T of 0 and d are common difference. Now, the common difference tends to be the one that's the easiest to find because we're going to look at our sequence and we need to figure out how is this equation changing, or what is the sequence generator, or what's the pattern, right? Lots of synonyms that we can use to describe it. It's the common difference. So how are we changing? I start at 4, I go to 7. I believe, since this is arithmetic, we are either adding or we are subtracting. Well, 4 to 7, I believe is going to be plus 3. Now let's check. 7 to 10 is also plus 3. 10 to 13 is also plus 3. Guys, this is our common difference, okay? Our common difference is how the sequence is changing. So I get to now change that letter D there, and instead, I'm going to substitute in a 3 because 3 is the common difference. We are almost done. The very last thing we need to find now is our 0 term. Now, if this helps you to see it, when we have a sequence start off, we always start off with our first term. So the first term was 4, the second term was 7, the third term was 10, and the fourth term was 13. So we need to find the 0 term. So what we're really trying to find is that term that is before the starting term, the first term. So I'm interested in figuring out what number is going to be there if I go now backwards through my sequence. Now, to get that number, all we have to do is do the opposite of our common difference, right? Our common difference, don't forget, was adding 3. Well, instead of adding 3, if I'm going backwards in the sequence, then I'm going to be subtracting 3. So if I do that and I subtract 3 from 4, I'm going to find that our 0 term here is 1 or positive 1. Okay, that is the term that starts off before the actual first term. So that is our 0 term. I come back over here. I'm going to erase that now, and in its place, I can just write a 1. So this here is the explicit equation for this arithmetic sequence. T of n equals 3n plus 1. Alrighty, y'all. You guys can handle arithmetic sequences, I promise you. It's really just y equals mx plus b. Don't forget that. These are linear, right? They follow that same format, but now it's just written as a sequence. Alrighty, y'all. I will see you on the next video, and keep going. You can pass Algebra 1.